Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping back by the channel. Today in this video we're not doing a glitch. Well, we are in the background. If you want to figure it out, you're more than welcome. We are doing a little chit chat. We're going to talk about the title of the video, what happened and why it took me so long to come to this decision, why things are just never coming back, and why I'm just kind of done. So I have committed myself to helping the GTA outfit community, posting components, updating components, posting glitches, testing glitches, answering questions, building FAQs, just collaborating with a lot of different people on a lot of different glitches to help the community, to help the casual player mostly. That's really what my target community has always been. I never intended to help other creators necessarily, or others that wanted to profit from my work. But, you know, it happens. And it's heartbreaking to come to this decision. I've been working on kind of this exit strategy for about 3 months now. I didn't plan on doing it before the end of the year by any means, but I was kind of forced into it. And I kind of just had my last straw. And also, I apologize, I'm a little under the weather, so if I sound crazy, that's why. And I'm fed up. So let's talk about the commitment. We'll talk about the time and energy and patience, support overall, integrity, attacks, and then money. So it's taken me so long to make this decision because honestly, some of you know this, but for the past 2 years, I haven't even played GTA, not consistently. I have only continued uploading components or outfits or glitches for you all that are watching this. I don't necessarily do any of this for myself because I'm not really using these outfits to play. I use them, I guess, as content, but that's it. So I didn't want to stop doing that for all of you. I enjoyed helping people. I enjoyed teaching people and answering questions and interacting and building a community. That's always been my goal, was to kind of remain committed to all of you in that way and support all of you in that way. It's always been my goal. And so it got harder to do that with having less time available, with the kind of backward support that I was receiving from people, with seeing the lack of integrity in the community and with the constant attacks. But I continued. I just kind of pushed a lot of it aside. There were even periods where I purposely tried to be really business about it and not personal, and didn't really interact or socialize with people, just tried to separate myself from like the xtiffi brand necessarily, and just only post things like that. It's hard for me to do that. I'm not that kind of person. I like to interact with people, and so I would go back and forth between, okay, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, and just try to find ways to make things better for myself. I'm recording this video in between having coughing attacks, so it's not going good right now, but we'll continue. So one of the biggest things that has happened to kind of led me to this decision of removing the component list from my website, disabling YouTube comments, and no longer being like customer support for components or glitches was just the overall support. So I don't like to accuse people of copying or stealing or, you know, taking advantage of the free tools that I provide, but that has been happening. It's happened the whole time, honestly. I mean, there's YouTube channels that have just literally copied the blueprint of my channel and my videos and my social media posts and just how I've done everything. which I know happens. I know trends kind of happen and people see that certain things are successful, so they want to kind of emulate those, which is fine. It's just the people that take advantage of that and they have backward support. They lack any bit of integrity. So there are channels that have more subscribers than me that refuse to have ever acknowledged the component list. They wait until someone else posts something that I've posted to give that person credit, but not actually give me credit for kind of founding it or showcasing it first. There are channels that don't share the component list with their subscribers to actually help them. They kind of hide it from them, and if people aren't like super skilled at the internet or a GTA, or they don't really know about the list or all the other things available to them, it hurts them more than it helps them. And there are also people that lie to their subscribers about actually using the component list or using my videos or using the free tools that I put out there to help them. And they do that because they would rather profit financially from the work that I put in, or even the work that GTAT has put in, than actually show love or support each other as a community. And so the word community has been diminished for me in this GTA place. There is no real community here. Everyone is typically out for themselves. These kind of people that are profiting literally from my work, creating YouTube channels, monetizing them, selling component outfits, selling components from my list, profiting from what I do literally for free. I don't charge any of you to use these tools. They have quite literally ruined the community for me. All of these things have ruined the community for me, and it's been ruined for quite a while. I've tried to focus on just building my own community and only focusing on the positivity and the support from all of you, but it's weighed on me for a long time. Because of COVID, I'm working from home, and I don't have a lot of extra time or energy or patience or real desire to upload YouTube videos and to spend hours doing them, because I'm already here in my office at home working 10 to 12-hour days. When I leave that office, I don't want to go back in there, honestly, to make a freaking YouTube video. It's the last thing that I want to do, and I don't also feel like I have a lot of free time or headspace to interact and help with people. So I just haven't been very active in that regard, but I still help people in general. Obviously keeping the component list updated, replying to comments when I can, posting ideas or inspiration when I can, testing things if people send me like, hey, this isn't working, or hey, can you look this up for me, and things like that. So that was my community that I was still supporting. I got tired of supporting other people's communities, honestly. It just wasn't fair to me. And so the kicker, or the thing that kind of pushed me over the edge and pushed me into doing this quicker than I had planned, was over the weekend, there was another series of DDoS attacks on my website. So people were taking the website down, which affected you all. I was away shopping with my mom for Christmas. I didn't even realize it was happening until I got home later that night. And so I didn't have a real chance to fix it. I had tons of messages from people, tons of tweets, DMs, people in my YouTube comments. Everybody was freaking out. It created a literal shitstorm in that regard, and it really hurt the people that were just trying to have fun and make some outfits. And I also learned that the person that did it this time was selling outfit components. So I can't do that anymore. I can't continue to have something available where the same people that attack me and talk shit and degrade me and just overall try to punish me are profiting from my work. And unfortunately, it impacts all of you. It affects all of you watching, but it is what it is. I am absolutely not going to update the component list anymore. I'm 100% done with that, and I'm done with being customer support for the entire outfit and component, whatever, female community, period. I'm just done. I'm not I'm sad about it because it's a lot of work, a lot of time kind of wasted. It fulfilled its purpose for me and distracted me when I really needed it a couple of years ago when I started, but it hurts more than helps me to leave it up. It's just not fun anymore. Um, it's not something that I want to do anymore. It's not something that I have the desire to do anymore. My exit strategy was going to be more of passing it on to someone else, letting them kind of get the love and the support from it and just seeing how far they want it to take it. But I've pretty much been doing that the entire time that I've had the list, propping people up that didn't necessarily deserve to be. And I'm just kind of done being taken advantage of in that way. There are plenty of YouTube videos to still help you all. There's still YouTube videos that will be on my page, even though the comments are currently disabled. I just don't have any desire to keep doing this. And I don't really care if anyone respects my decision. This was never anyone else's decision to post this stuff. Like, right? No one else ever took the initiative to actually create a list. There was a couple of people on like 7sins that were compiling a list of things, but to be fair, it wasn't it wasn't great. They did try, but it never was. I don't know what the word to say is. It was never as substantial or useful as my lists have been, and as I've tried to make them, like putting them on the website, making them easy to search, updating them, having the combo items or the merge items on there. So there are ways for you all to still find help. It's just a game, right? I mean, there's so many other glitches you all can do to get the outfits that you want. They're just pixels, though. If you want to get mad at me or talk shit to me, you're more than welcome to. If you want to beg me to upload the list or be like, well, I don't understand, it's just a fucking list, leave it up, fine. You can host it on your website and you can create it. I'm not the only person in this community that knows how to very actively test components and has the ability or the time. I've just kind of been one of the only people doing it. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't want you guys to. I mean, you'll probably be stressed out. I'm still stressed out about it a little bit, just because I do hate disappointing people, but I also really hate feeling disappointed. And overall, I'm very disappointed in the community. When I say fuck this community, I truly mean it. I don't mean it toward my supporters or followers or fans, but overall, the GTA content community, the GTA YouTube community, the GTA outfit community. I mean, honestly, fuck everybody that has ill intentions, that truly doesn't do this for fun, that does this to make a profit off of someone else, that does this to demean someone else, that does this just to ruin other people's fun. I sincerely hope that those of you that are on the edge of if you should continue playing this game or putting effort or energy into a YouTube channel, please understand that no one is going to be famous off of what we do in the outfit community, at least. No one is truly important in the grand scheme of things. People outside of GTA don't know who we are. It's not worth the time and energy and headache and the hate and the criticism and the overall just bullshit that you get from being a part of a really small community like this, where there's lots of different types of people and age groups and egos. It's honestly not worth it. If you're not just doing it for fun. If you're having fun and you happen to grow out of it and you happen to get opportunities and do things that you never thought you'd be able to do, and you're having fun, it's worth it. It's only worth it if you're having fun. Do not let any of this stress you out. I beg you. If I have videos, just FYI, coming up in the future, if anything ever gets released back publicly, everything will be behind a paywall. I no longer have the time or energy or patience, desire, commitment, I no longer have any of that for this. The only thing I'm left with is profit. I mean, it's shitty to say that, but I can't physically make myself do things unless there is some kind of um, like bonus or benefit for me. And because I don't have fun with any of this anymore, and because everything else I've tried, I've tried ignoring the lack of integrity from others. I've tried ignoring the stealing and the money grubbing from people. I've tried to ignore it. It still ruined my fun. If anything ever does get posted from me again that's helpful or whatnot, as far as components are concerned, it will be like a members only video, or the list might be behind a paywall. And I don't even intend on doing that necessarily. I just don't see it any other way that I could actually force myself to repost the list. So I really genuinely do appreciate everybody that subscribes, that supports me, that has followed me anywhere, that has left nice comments. Anyone that has just had a lot of fun with components and used my list to do that, or shared them with your friends, or helped your friends teach them how to do the glitch. It's been fun. It's been real. I'll see you guys soon. This isn't goodbye necessarily to me. It's just goodbye to that part of what I provided to the community. So I'll see you guys soon in the next one.